Hey everyone, what's here? Hope you're all keeping well over there. Doing grand, having a good Sunday, being chill Sunday. We're back in with some more Honkai Star Rail. We're back with Depression, Honkai Star Rail. That is what we were doing right now. Having fun with that. Being chilling. Hey Shiv, how's it going? Yeah, we're back with Depression, Honkai Star Rail. We've just learned about freaking Aglia getting game ended by the cleaners. Hey Sophia, how's it going? So yeah, we're continuing on now. We're seeking out a place filled with memories with Hyacinth. We're joining her on her journey now to see what she's up to. Continuing on with that, but we will carry on. Hope you're all keeping well, so we're just gonna jump into it. We're seeking out a place filled with some more memories.
It's squishy.
It is squishy, correct. Right, anyways, Hyacinth. Let's go. Do your thing. Go ham. I know, rip golden women, rip golden friend. We've got Cypher. Yes, little Ika. Indeed.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson.
Son?
I can still see that.
Not the
day
final
in
lesson.
my mind.
No final lesson. Alright, we're not doing that again. We're not doing final lesson again. We're not doing that.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove.
Oh, Castrus and Finon.
Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice.
Knowledge. Knowledge is key, as they always say.
However,
Knowledge is always key.
this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Me?
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Didn't what? Didn't what?
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras.
It's Professor, yeah. Call him
Secondly,
Pro.
to clarify,
Call him
the
Professor
last
before you
lesson
forget.
means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy. And all my
Ancient
teaching
alchemy?
activities will be put on hold.
Alright, hold it. Hold the door.
I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
No. Mine is the true lesson. Mine's the best
All you
lesson.
do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours.
Ancient alchemy. It really is
That's a
truly
credit
fascinating.
deduction, Finan of Ides Elysiae.
Oh. Bless
I
Cassarus.
have nothing left to say. Next.
Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Not her nemesis. Anything but that.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of Ides Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Okay.
Me?
Post-graduation? What are you doing post-graduate there, Finon?
It's
What's the
not
game
exactly
plan?
an
What's the future?
aspiration, but the only thing I want
Where
to
do you see yourself in
is
5
to
years?
protect the people I care about.
Oh, bless.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring.
Oh, 0 to
Next.
hero. That's what he's going for. He wants to be Hercules.
I didn't say.
He's just saying, yeah, Anaxa's just like, yeah, taking the fish here.
Castorus, you've been giggling for quite some time.
Oh.
How about you go next?
Yeah?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague.
We are
and
back. We are
meaningless,
back.
Professor Anaxagoras, but I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale.
Oh.
See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers.
Boring. Boring.
Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
What is her aspiration?
So it's finally my turn.
What is your goal here?
Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Final blank page?
Blank page? An interesting description.
Yeah, what
Do
scene? The final
explain,
blank...
assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Seliosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves.
You do that, Hyacinth. You do that. Alright.
I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Huh? Oh, Hyacinth.
Danny, what are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove.
Oh?
Finan mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here too?
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
You got to risk it for a biscuit.
Don't worry.
Risk it for a biscuit there.
I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you?
Hey Aiden, how's it going? How's it going? Indeed.
Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphorius is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Be able to?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
Maybe.
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now.
Danger, danger,
and
danger.
An extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
Well, it could
That's
work.
the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Very well then. Let's off. Search for an ancestral ghost. Alright, chop chop there. Doo-doo-doo. Come on, Hyacinth. It's your part of the story. Sprint us along.
The chroma coffer is vibrating.
Oh.
There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
Okay. Bug. Bug there. Just a bug. Big chillin'. Big chillin' bug. Having a blast.
This?
What's this? What's
This
this?
is the divine object of the Sky People, the chroma coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Sky Folk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chroma coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Okay.
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
Brrt. Brrt indeed.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
Into the sky.
Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to Hyacinth talk. Witness Hyacinth collect blessings from afar. Oh wow, you actually do. Okay, we'll listen. We'll be nosy.
Who has awakened me?
Talk about voices that don't match characters. Wow. Who disturbs me from my slumber?
It's Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber.
So I was going to say, if you choose a voice, just story skip it. Right.
You are Lord Crispus,
Crispus.
aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name. So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Correct. Correct, they have.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion.
Perfect conclusion.
And retrieving the core flame of Aquila.
That's
is the
Aquila.
final
That's the last core
challenge
flame
the
we're after
heroes
right
will
now.
face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young, and you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan. How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Akula's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen Skyfolk. I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms, to conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge of rainbows.
The Rainbow Bridge. Not quite Rainbow Road, but it's Rainbow Bridge, nonetheless.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus.
There's Rainbow Bridge in 4, isn't
let you
there?
down.
They've got Rainbow Bridge too.
Well done, Hyacinth.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
My ancestors
No problem.
were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Well, looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is said to rest in the Vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
Oh, she giving him Danny. Yeah, Rainbow Bridge, yeah, it's from Norse mythology anyways, yeah, it is.
The Vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion.
Oh?
Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Fagusa's priests? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the Vortex of Genesis.
Okay.
Oh, I remember.
Fair enough.
I didn't expect you to
Alright.
keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Praise the bridge.
Compared
Yeah.
to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but
Yeah, it's got. Okay, there we
Gotten
go.
the
That
hang
answers
of
this
it
question
now.
then that I asked earlier, right? Okay.
That makes sense. Fagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths.
Wow, fickle.
Since you're offering,
What a fickle
then
town.
let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
the spirit water gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It'll likely only let one person through.
One for indeed.
And as Fagusa's priests designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor's spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way!
Go!
The Vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Danny is full of surprises. But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait,
She's looking directly at us.
Lady Tree.
Oh, Cypher and Truby. Oh.
Who's that next to her?
Wait, Hyacinth doesn't know Cypher? What? How have they never crossed paths?
I think I know who that is.
What? They've just never crossed paths, have they? Okay.
Do you have to go already, Syphy? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's all right, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off.
You miss Amphorus, well, you get to relive it again. You get to relive all the traumatic experiences again.
Your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Mission.
Cut
What
Snowy
is the
some
mission?
slack, Syphy. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities
Yeah.
Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, Big Sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Oh, bless. Hey, Frank, how's it going? Yeah, no 50-50. Yeah, I'll definitely try 90 when it comes out. Definitely will be giving it a shot.
Syphie.
Just kidding.
I'm curious just to see how it will run. Like, will it be a smooth run or is there going to be a lot of frame drops? I am curious.
Charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaia in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful.
It's a letter.
What's in it?
It's also got Bartalos' stamp on it. I've not actually seen the trailer or live stream yet. I've actually not like caught up on it all yet.
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
Oh.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Yes, super serious.
Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss
Correct.
Cypher.
Milady.
I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
470 pulls. Yeah, but is that 470 pulls while you're playing the game? Is it 470 pulls as soon as you get to end game? Or are they like, here's 470 pulls like from the first minute?
Bright and cheery as a lamp.
Oh.
Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos.
Oh, she
As
refers
for the
herself as
rest,
Cyphera.
It's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here.
Okay.
So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard.
When she introduces herself.
Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Stronk. Big
Don't
stronk.
judge a book by its cover, Syphie. Cynthia is
Oh.
a master of her craft.
She is.
She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
I know, and she's got wee Ika as well. Big healer. Big healer. The 120 pull. Right. What's their pity though? Is it like how high does their pity go? It's like you're doing a good job. Cypher, Cypher's voice actor does
Don't worry, Lady Cypher.
do a great job.
I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious.
So it goes up to 90. Okay then, fair enough. All right.
You've got to look out for yourself.
No 50-50,
girl.
that's pretty cool.
Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by
Oh
all
no.
the
Don't be scratching her up. Don't do that.
Cracking jokes. Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Oh. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree there. Best voice actor definitely is Kafka.
Anyway,
Easily.
I've got a
Easily.
mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Cypher uses a coin of whimsy's ability and teleports away from the vortex.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
She's away.
Don't worry. She's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Alchema lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission,
Her
aren't
mission.
you, Cinny?
Correct.
It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphie's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Alright. Kafka's air fry voice scratched my brain real good. I agree. Oh yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, the woman who does her voice definitely she knew the assignment. She knew the job and she aced it. That's all.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Speak with the answer. Wow, you can skip a lot of stuff here then. Wow. I want to hear what the ghosts have to say.
Child, what
brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
Correct.
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be General Ektra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akuma and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history. And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
Maybe.
Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos Heir's flame chase journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios? Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty? Who would have thought, as a fellow pillar of Amphorius, the sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
The duty?
It's because sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaya made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Did she know? No. I've watched a lot of your shorts. Yeah, the shorts that I do on Amphorius is the parts that we've just completed. That's it. Just the cutscenes of what we completed. I wonder if spirits are trapped here because of Paul's or it's just a friend. I know, it could be.
Aglaya? Is she still on the flame chase journey after 1,000 years?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible.
Incredible
that girl
job.
actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time, and lasted for so long.
Right.
Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes.
At the end of the Rainbow Bridge,
At the end
Skyfolk
of
will
the
mend.
Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I mean, Dawn, freaking Phynon just got a sword called Dawnbreaker, didn't he? Didn't he not? Literally just in the last part.
Trebios' prophecies never fail.
Is the Flame Reaver's sword called Duskbreaker? While his is called Dawnbreaker? Is that what it is?
You'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ektra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
God. With a smile. Jeez, I just watched Smile 2 last night. What a creepy movie. So don't remind me of Smile. Smiles can be very creepy. It's
like
weird.
You, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use. General Ektra is so different from how the records described her.
Seems nice.
She's quite a gentle person.
Yeah.
All right.
Very sweet.
Time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
Oh. Yeah. Don't keep him down. Apparently Flame Reaver's sword is called the Ceremonial Blade. Ah, okay. Really like Jack Sparrow. Savvy, it's Captain Jack Sparrow, Savvy. I don't know. My Jack Sparrow's terrible impression. It's terrible.
You're back.
But why is
How
the
did it
rum
go?
gone? Why is the rum?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
It was. Captain Jack Sparrow. Savvy.
Do you mind sharing what your ancestor's spirit said to you?
Hyacinth recounts our conversation.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just... I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
It doesn't seem very encouraging. That at the end of the Rainbow Ridge.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trinan deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos. We're here.
This is it.
This is it.
Which planet do I like most based on story? I mean, Amphorius has been good. It has been a lot of depression. It has been a lot of sadness. I'm like, ugh. But I'd still say at the moment it probably was Penacony. Penacony at the moment. But I mean, we're only in 3.30 on Amphoria, so there's still a long way to go. Still a long way.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet.
No, not yet.
We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel.
A duel. If you're gonna say duel, you've got to go duel, right? That's what you got to say.
The glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And the Kremnoan warrior she fought against?
Was Lord Kradaros.
Hey Mnemonic, visiting the Herter Station where you fought the giant bug, there's a secret 3.2 dialogue there. Oh, okay.
Yet, you still saved his life, even though he took your family.
You mean the area where, with Dr. Ratio, is that what you're meaning?
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out. I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Kradaros took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trian, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan,
yeah, when
Kradaros must have done that to
become a better man.
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyacinth.
Right, remind me after we've done the Hyacinth story bit, I'll hop over then. when we switch back to Stell, remind me again.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
Oh, yeah, you're saying 3.2. Can we still read it? Can we still read it if we're in 3.3? Does it still work?
Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Oh, grandmother.
Is this the world of the living? Wait. You.
That's always out. All right,
Mother,
okay.
it's me. Your Hyacinthia.
Bless. Can't breathe in. They look tasty.
Hyacinthia, my little hummingbird. Why? How? Why is it you who awakened me? I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first skyrite when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness. Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
The sky one?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing. I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
As well.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end. Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank you. But I have one last request.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more? Just like you used to.
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay, until a spear fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder.
Celestial shape of the 100-eyed divine. Okay.
Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods.
Very okay.
The Chrysos, heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solipus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens. The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones.
Wow, okay.
The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierce the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this
she was the
world,
first one.
charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the rainbow bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Alright. Seleuci, the first one to slay one then.
Today's the day.
Oh, no.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
Well, yeah.
There's Svinen. Let's go talk to him.
Alright, before we go talk to Finon, right. Sorry. We have to do a quick pivot. So, the Herter space station, where the bug is. Is there something around here? Huh? Ordinary boxes filled with clutter. You have no idea who is bored enough to stack them all together like this. They aren't stacked very neatly and seen on the verge of toppling over. You decide to be a good person and stabilize them. You've always been kind no matter how big or small the job is. If you ever see an exclamation mark hanging over the top of something, you always take action. Despite there being no exclamation marks here, nor a single question mark either, you decide to take action, but you're just born to be a kind-hearted person. Pausing for a moment beside the stacked boxes, you hear a voice behind you. Oh, What? Freeze! What? Oh, it requires... Ah, right, okay. Gotcha. Guess you don't miss my bosses. I've been painstakingly stacking them all up. How do you manage that with your eye? I'm not here to mess anything up. Is that so? Perhaps I'm mistaken then. I remember you, tall one. You came in just in time. I've just got a frantic plan to put into place, and I could use some tall talent like you help himself out. What's that? Can you help me move the throne? That's an essential eye in helping others witness my glorious triumph. Mwahaha! I don't care, you're the best choice out here for helping me, because you're the one who banished me to this barren wasteland. So take some... Wait, what? What I want is very simple. I'd like to help me move the throne over there. On top of this, what exactly mean by throne? Where is this throne? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll take you here, and you know somewhere soon enough what it is. It brings you to the throne it adores. It's not heavy. Can you please help me move it, please? It's something else. Alright, is it... So it's not this then. Is it turned up now then? Dumpling dog is already there. You're not here. Do you have to do that quest first then? Or... I mean, they must be here. But they're not here. Why? Put the throne, right. We've done Dr. Ratio's quest. Come on, let's go. Alright. Here it is. Help me pop it up right over there. Alright, you place the throne on top of a stack of boxes. Marvelous, I can go now, but there's a little high, I can't quite reach it. Could you help me up? Just you're about to open your mouth, you respond, you send some realization. Why are you running in for this little thing? This is a throne you built with your own hands. It belongs to you. And whoever may sit on it should be decided by you alone. Just send it up there. Yeah, go on then. With your spur approaching the throne you created with your bare hands, you thrust a cute molten cheese tart. The esteemed inciter now. This around the exact throne shudders a little, but you managed to stabilize it in time. Once you're sure it isn't going to topple over, you take a few steps back. Despite you and the inciter themselves being the only ones present to witness a moment of limitless glory, well, strictly speaking, it's just you. It's impossible to stop and chuckle from slipping out. In a daze, you start to wonder, it's kind of mischief that's going on. Okay. In the hand of the king. Oh, you think it's after 3.3 instead of 3.2? I'll have a wee check just once more. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it is after 3.3 then. After all, you're calling the episode featuring your inciter. Alexis, you gaze at the throne. Okay. Whether that's a closet or a rice cooker. I know. It looks very air fryer-y. Like I said, a rice cooker or air fryer. Very air fryer like that is, some things are. Okay. So it must be after 3.3 then. Okay, no worries then. No worries. Alright. Well, nice wee diversion there.
Needed this time.
Right, sprint us.
I know this is a big ask, Namazuni.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
No. Pink Pumpy woke me up. I never show up late for important things, so maybe I'll go back and grab it. We're always on time.
Always dependable. I just hope you didn't lose any sleep. We've still got a tough fight ahead. Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after they're full.
Wait, really? Day on the ground feels like 10
Really?
years in the sky.
That's the first time I've heard that.
She just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
That's assuming we can fix the car, true.
Sorry, I'm no help there.
Don't worry. Dan Heng mentioned that Counselor Lygus can help you with that.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust Lycus with it. Insincerely.
You sound a little insincere there, buddy.
That was totally insincere, partner.
There wasn't no other option, though. Okay, aren't supposed to be reincarnated.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers...
Seal Slammers?
that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back
Seal
then?
Slammers? What?
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
Well, it's 10:12 now. We can totally open the champagne. We'll win, dear fellow.
Well, then I have to use something else done.
So Seal Slam was an event, right? Okay, I was like, what?
The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Dan Heng,
Yeah, true. Where is the?
where is he?
Something happened with him and
He
Hyacinth?
arrived before everyone else and
Okay.
climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the
Will do.
indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Amphorius.
Will do. So it's a PvE event. Okay.
Thank you all
Fair
for
enough.
your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared.
You prepared.
But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Yes.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akama, but all of Amphorius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Quite the fly. Yeah, I know. Looks like you're massive public speaking now. He's done it. 10 out of 10.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
Who's the guest of honor? Who is the guest of honor? Yeah, I was going to say, is it Hyacinth? Is it Hyacinth? All right. Oh. Getting the cheers. Bless her.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4,932 of the light calendar,
Okay.
1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the flame chase journey.
Wow. 1,000, Jesus, okay. Alright.
I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
Go back.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
Fulfill your mission, Hyacinth. Off we trot then. Honk! Get the butterfly! Traveler from Fartbuzz! 100 challenges have already failed my child. Will it be the 101st? But only being a wizard, take a guess behind which tree. The one on the right. Wrong! My moves are unmatched in the world. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Miss Hyacinth! May Mighty Mouse protect you!
Mighty Mouse? Did you just say Mighty Mouse? Okay.
Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
Alright, buddy. Alright, you do your thing. Alright, do some spin kicks. Roadhouse. Roadhouse kick. Roadhouse kick. Roadhouse kick. Roadhouse. Alright, very nice. Boom.
To be immortalized in song.
Yes, be immortalized in song indeed.
The core flame of sky.
My time, yeah, in my time mouse.
To its perfect conclusion.
Instead of Mighty Mouse. Roadhouse kick. Roadhouse kick. Roadhouse kick. Roadhouse kick. Roadhouse. Let's go.
Thanks for waiting, Dan Heng. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
Not quite the Avengers assembled, but still.
We've
assembled
reshaped
nonetheless.
the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Akavili jealous.
We'll go as soon as battle finishes. With such an exciting adventure, March is going to be... Oh, no. Oh. It's about... Yes. This trailblazing expedition is about to end perfectly. Yeah, no issues whatsoever. We'll mention March.
So full of energy, comrades.
Even though she's a bit chilly right now,
I chose
March.
the perfect day.
She's in a very cold situation right now, bless her.
Hyacinth, it's all yours now.
Legend tells of the Sky Folk once divided into many tribes. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. And the Winter Folk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Yes, this
Rainbow Bridge,
Oh no.
please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar soar together.
Oh, and soar we shall. Let's go. She's here. Oh. Oh.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was.
The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Selioci stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the Flame Chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Believe in legends. It's our turn to chance. It's our turn now.
What we must do will not change.
This area looks amazing,
no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sunfolk and the Rainfolk. And Seliosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Where did she go in the end? Was her really? No. We'll be serious. We'll be serious.
To the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her courage was unparalleled.
What's the meme at the moment going around these days? My XP bar was low. Is that the meme going around these days at the moment? Is that it?
Yet she still could not
end that the meme that's currently circulating?
The core flame of sky.
Oh.
Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
Right, just gonna to the toilet quickly, guys. Right, let's BRB. You can enjoy Sparkle doing Sparkle things in the meantime. Right, just BRB quickly. BRB.
Were you shocked just now?
Alright, there's a bug behind Sparkle waiting to be collected. Oh, so there is once in a lifetime. Put your mask on, Sparkle. Lovely jump and disappear. Boom, and then reappear. Oh, wrong button. Boom. Shattered path ahead floats, seemingly unbound by gravity. A withering bug. Alright. My master sent me here to investigate, but who would have thought the world would change so drastically? I've been trapped here for 1,000 years. To see the Skyfolk return to their homeland once again fills my heart with boundless joy. But tell me, what do you expect the secrets are hidden here? I don't know. Tell me, buddy. Alright then, continue onward and explore the Eye of Twilight. Bonk.
It's so quiet here.
It's been so long. Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
Maybe. Or it's the calm before the storm. Like most final boss areas usually are. Oh. Is it supposed to look like is that a texture bug? Is that a misloaded texture? Or is it supposed to be like that? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. What the hell? Alright.
Something's not right.
Yeah, brushed metal finish, yeah.
I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the Celestial Mural.
Celestial Mural?
The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky. And any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
Just a big screen, just a big TV. What's the appropriate resolution? Got it, Aquila's theme park.
In any case, exploring in the dark is never a good option.
Oh.
If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look.
Got the color gradings.
So
color grading lines everywhere. Eye of Twilight Aquiliar, gather storms as wings, hang 1,000 stars as eyes. I beseech you, rend apart the abyss of chaos, that the undying may stand, and eagles soar beyond the cloud. Ticking sound emerges from within the components. Could it be, though unlikely, you still hope it doesn't explode? Yeah, I was going to say it. It's keep still. When I first played patch, it was running mobile. Yeah. It's got all the thingy. Oh, great Aquilia. Did we do something wrong? Why have you closed your eyes? Why have you drawn your grace and torment us with endless darkness? If those fanatics were still around, they'd surely be ranting about this, right? Wrong. Roundhouse kick. Bonk.
Isn't there more?
Else around here? Alright. So it's all just gonna light up then, is it? One big giant screen.
How about it? Got any leads?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it. I almost forgot. Free, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Just lend the powers. Leave it to the demigod of town. Counting on you, man. The demigod of time.
We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time.
Feel the flow. Ooh.
Over there.
Get him. Get them.
And over there.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Done. There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
Okay.
I knew you could do it, Memi.
Memmy!
You are a huge help.
Oh, everyone's got their own nicknames here. Read through past memories and search for clues, sorry.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect.
Son what?
Arrogant sunfolk.
Folk. Wow.
Arrogant sunfolk.
That is folk. She is not saying sunfolk. She is not saying sunfolk. Wow.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect.
Okay. If I was in the audio booth, I'd be like, do you want to redo that line? That's very... And put emphasis on the L. Wow.
Arrogant sunfolk.
Alright, okay. Wow.
But Aqua,
wow.
You that shaped the sky. Why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds?
Good PS2 game.
Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations?
Yeah, she does not put emphasis on that L. I would be like, really emphasis on that L. Right? She was like, screw the L. I ain't seen it. Why'd you avoid Pursuit Dark? Dark Cloud, good game. Good game on the PS2. Not Clear Sky, Storm Rains.
The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God, if you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrential rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe, but we should write this clue down first.
Get that clue. Get that blues clue. Oh. Cease your advance, vile and flawed mammals, back to land, pampering cradle. Go screech your dirty lungs, go fight over every pebble. Step no closer, for this silence tolerates no sacrilege. I know, unity of people shaking, exactly. Still more to do. Oh, it's like platforms and everything. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, the sun and rain don't like each other, yeah.
Foolish rainfolk.
There you go! He emphasized the L! He emphasized it. Your woman didn't. He emphasized the L.
Foolish rainfolk.
Folk. He emphasized the L. While your woman on the underhand was like, screw it.
The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation among the golden clouds. The gods' choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk.
See, he can say Sunfolk. He can say it right. He can say Sunfolk right. Emphasize the L. Your woman was like, nope.
May the Eye of Twilight never
No,
close.
sir.
May eternal daylight embrace the land.
Left a mark among the
golden clouds. So we've got the dark clouds and the golden clouds.
Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memmy, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes.
Here goes 9. Got more memories.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe.
That eye is very similar to the thing where her grandmother was telling her story.
Awake.
That picture.
Celestial mural.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This
Change the weather touchy, please.
The Titan bequeathed
Blasphemy.
the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed.
The land? It is our eternal nemesis. How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
Uh-oh.
You!
Uh-oh.
What are you? What are you trying to do?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above, meet your demise!
Stab him or strangle him? What? What?
What a terrifying memory.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rainfolk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine and plotted their retaliation.
A common story ever. People are truly ignorant. This blame lies squarely on the Titan's shoulders.
The divine set the stage and the mortals perform the play. This isn't the first time we've witnessed such a scene while trailblazing.
Yeah, it's like time's a flat circle. The same things just repeat itself
No
over and over and
matter
over
the
again.
era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
Your switch side one resistance did nothing wrong. Yeah.
There's nothing but empty silence here.
No winners, yeah. No winners.
I fear there were no winners.
The hero Seliosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the Sky Denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rainfolk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the celestial mural.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up?
Yeah, both tribes took the L. Well, one tribe took the L. The Sunfolk didn't do it. Eternal sunlight sounds good until your circadian cycles get all messed up. Exactly. Here you have it. Magic spells are just prawn state. That's it, really.
Arrogant Sunfolk.
She really did not want to emphasize the L, did she? God. Unbelievable.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
Ooh.
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Look, the mark of their manifestation mentioned by the memory fragment.
Oh. Ooh. God.
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us.
Freaking flashback to bloody Hersher of freaking thingy with the eyes in Honkai Pact 3rd.
I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan
forgot the name of it, the
dislikes
Hersher
overcast
of...
days. We might be able to use this
What
to our
Hersher is that
advantage.
again? Oh, it's gonna
Change
annoy
how
me.
the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Corruption. Corruption. That's it. Hersher Corruption with the eyes, yeah. It's our advantage change time for
Wouldn't this affect Akuma?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akuma's light comes from the Dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. There! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Climate controller, alright. God, the music's really like... Alright, really kicking in right now.
That huge golden pool down there.
Oh.
The boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk.
I was gonna say, I guess we can't swim in that pool. It'll be boiling. Be like hot as lava.
The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard. How should I put this? It's a little more complicated.
Mechanical simplification is the future. No fun if there's no challenge.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
Oh.
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
Okay, so what's the goal here? Observe the starting point and finish the direction of the arrow. Compass red obstacles. Rotate the ring's compass. Reach the finishing point. Okay. One right direction upon the starting point. Alright, so we just gotta create a path then. Represent obstacles. Yeah, cannot pass through them. Be sure to avoid them. Okay. Time to confirm route. Alright then. Oh, wow. Alright, creates a rainbow bridge. Nice. Rainbow path. Nice. Okay.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Right, so... No. Ugh, damn it.
I think this should be right.
Yeah. Simples. Simples.
Look, the rainbow bridge has appeared.
Ooh. It's here. The rainbow
Well
bridge
done.
has arrived.
Now we can cross. Hey, careful!
Oh. No, these are just memories. Yeah, that's your woman's. That was one of the things she had. What was her name? Began with S. I've bloody forgotten already. Celius? Celius? She had one of them. Is that a memory?
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us.
Yeah, that was your woman's. She had two beasts with her.
Hyacinth!
I think it is.
Be the legendary.
I think it's exactly what it is.
I'm not entirely
Yeah, so
sure.
Louise, yeah.
We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
One stellar jade. Let's go. Yeah, is the eye still looking around?
Legend has it
a
that the
little
hero
cuboids.
Celiossi was always flanked by two winged companions.
Oh.
Solibus and Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila.
Rainbow Road! Play the Rainbow Road theme. Well, one of them. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum.
It disappeared.
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
I'm guessing the memory was done. That's assuming that's what it
Pegasus
is.
was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunibus's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece.
One piece?
Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
Could be.
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Take the elevator. Activate the floating platform. Ah! Whee! Oh, it's a big platform. Ah, new one. Okay.
Lady Lunibus?
Lunibus.
Is that you?
Lunibus.
Can you hear me? I am the descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to complete her mission.
Mission. All the Egyptians stylized as well. Whee. Of course there's goobers. Of course there is. Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum, bada, bum, bum.
That's another one?
Oh, it kind of looks like the Solibus one.
Careful! It's not a memory phantom. It looks like it's alive. But it's so twisted.
Yeah, it's very similar to the...
shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunibus, aren't you?
Wow. Crazy.
Then that corrupted
Must be
being
Solibus,
before
yeah.
us must be Lord Solibus. Did you lead us here so we can free your companion? I
Laserface, yeah.
understand now.
Oh.
You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she? Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunibus, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
Roar indeed. Wonder how much I understood. Words are done. Time for the bat to do talking. Do we... I know.
No need, Grey. Solibus isn't an opponent that can be defeated easily. Besides, it must be looking forward to an all-out battle.
An all-out swinging battle.
Solibus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor. Come on, heroes!
Come on, let's go!
Lord Solibus, please break free from the control of the black tide and return to your senses.
Due to the present Eye of Twilight, all targets in the field will be affected by the weather effects, while in sunny day the battlefield has a temperature effect. God, what is this like Pokemon with the temperature? The sun is burning. Start of any target's turn. Temperature increases, allies will continue burn damage. Oh. I don't based on temperature.
I'll stand in their way.
You will. Boom. Dark Sun. Noontide Griffin corroded by the black tide, driven solely in the insatiable thirst for bloodshed. Even after losing Aquilia's blessing, the inextinguishable energy within the black tide has turned into something even more horrifying.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
People always observe the heavens with my divinations.
Divinations.
Best of luck. An explosive start.
Ah! Fire your laser.
Dragons,
I'm a firing my
soar above the
laser.
lands. This is permanence.
Stars of fortune favor us.
Go on then. Do your thing, Elysian.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive start.
Just redonkulous. Elysian's too OP still for this area.
It's over.
Solibus.
Yeah, next time we do a boss, I'm gonna have to send out a weaker team, so we don't miss anything. Hello, Sister Pegasus. Hold your horses, right? Oh, I gotta get the puns
No
in.
need to be surprised. After all, this is a world where even a pink puppy can speak.
True.
Oh, I can't believe I'm calling myself that now too.
She's referring to herself as Pink Puppy.
Solibus, you're finally awake.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage. Little girl, are you Celiosi's descendant?
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia, you don't have the scent of her on you.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying wish.
How much do you know about her dying wish?
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Ah, okay.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth? Girl, you said you're a
Arg.
doctor.
I be a doctor. That's what she's doing. Beat them with Wind, Dan Heng, EMC, Hyacinth, and earned a level fine on it. Was a plan. Okay. It's because I shot her off.
You only know how to heal and tend to wounds. With such a weak lot in life, how do you plan to challenge the embodiment of the heavens?
With this long sword, heroic soul.
Well,
as you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions and comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
It's not bad, but still lacking compared to her.
Solibus, let go of your ego and accept their kindness.
just calm down your ego a wee bit.
You've
Just
been
pull it back.
trapped in
Just pull it
time
back
by
a wee
the black
bit.
tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to the hands of these warriors.
We've laid all the other titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the flame chase is the master of this sky fortress. Please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls. Celiosi initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their flames. Even if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least bear witness on her behalf.
Witness to all.
Confidence and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
Oh, it's moving.
Aquala's mark flew away?
It won? Did they send something? Is that a reaction from the Titan?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of the fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
What the memo sprite said is true, but you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
Clearly not.
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
And then open the chest. Oh, open the chest. That'd be nice. Yeah, I think that was just all corrupted over there, wasn't it? Yeah, can't go. So there'll be a shortcut somewhere. Yeah, also same with that too. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, continue onward and explore the Eye of Twilight. Bonk. Oh, what the hell?
1,000 years have passed.
What wind mechanics in here
yet
now?
This place
Push off
feels
your...
the same. Just that there is no more human clamor. This is the Hall of the Sun Folk, where the
emphasis on the L.
once held grand ceremonies to give thanks for Aquila's gifts.
So, did the Sky Titan really take the side of the Sunfolk?
Yep, even Hyacinth emphasis is on the L. Just that one voice actor was like, no.
Everyone thought so.
I'm saying what I'm saying.
Celiosi's spear pierced through Aquila's wrath. Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror that lurked within the unlit shadows.
Tide, that thing.
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey, heading toward the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage. But you all seem to be revered as heroes.
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaia. You must have heard of these two names.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the celestial globe. So go. And force out the Titan in the mural.
Yeah, I got wind mechanics. It's pushing. Oh, that one's.
The wind fan?
Yeah.
Did Aquila do that?
Clearly she
We'll have
did.
nothing to fear. We can use the power of time to rewind it if we
Use
have
our
to.
sands of time to change it. We'll do that then. Alright, there's some wind currents in the Eye of Twilight forms that pass through them will be pushed by the air currents. Change the direction of the wind by rewinding the nearby device that can control the wind currents. On platforms move to the other side. After using the shrine to enhance players, this rewind process will not have a time limit and remain unconscious. While device is rewinding, tap the rewind button again to interrupt rewinding. Reversing the wind current with this function, stand on the platform, rewind devices. Interrupt the rewinding to change the direction of the wind and move to a location on the map. Claim each ray of sun, take every raindrop until everything dries up, never stopping, never ending. Wallow in pride, hatred, and others' pain, never satisfied, never complete. Earth-eating worms don't soil the sky with your... Wait. What?
It didn't work. The prayer's power didn't last long enough. And we couldn't get the fans to keep turning in the other direction. Maybe that device can help? Go check it out if you need to.
We will. Alright, it just spawns us over there. Alright. Spawns it to the device.
Looks like this device can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner?
Alright.
Now the prayer should rewind for even longer.
Let's go, partner.
Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
All right. Okay, partner. Let's go. Let's go. Hi, partner. Whee. It's a miracle in large. Exactly.
The celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
What does that activate though? Can use enhanced prayers. Alright. Still can't go over there. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change, celestial mural.
Change. Oh.
Celestial shift. Didn't
Oh,
work.
we need to activate something else beforehand
Perhaps
then.
the device has been damaged during these long, merciless years.
Gotta fix it. Fix it up.
Do you see those two giant circuits on either side of the hall?
Yeah, they've got the red corruption over them.
These circuits all seem to be corroded by the black tide.
Yes, sir.
Here's hoping those 2 prophecy tablets can help us out.
Go. Sprint us along. Yeah, shortcut will be activated later, yeah. Okay. It's the eye.
The tablet is right ahead.
We finally made it.
Good.
Hopefully, this is enough to fix the celestial globe.
Let's go. Can't watch screen time front. This part is pretty peak, so I just say. Alright, no worries, no worries. Yeah, the VODs always stay up. When you click the live stream tab, they're always there. I never delete them or anything. Whee. There should be a playlist. I do add them to the playlist of the Honkai Star Rail playlist, so they should always be there. Investigate. Nice.
Smooth sailing so far.
Oh, the other
We've
one.
got one more circuit to fix. Let's keep going and find the tablet on the other side.
Alright, yeah, cheers, man. You have a good day too, small brain. You take care. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Yep-a-do-do-do-do-do. Sprint us along. Bye. Oh.
Dear Celiosi, how have you been lately? It's been a few months since you left Elena's, and we really miss the times we spent together. We'd run and play in the countryside, and in the evenings, we'd mess with the grumpy dromas from next door. Every day it was carefree, as if the troubles of the world had nothing to do with us. Since we parted with our sisters, the time spent with you has become our most cherished memories. Honestly, when we learned you planned to pursue the prophecy and become a hero, we couldn't help but feel regret. We regretted telling you about the prophecy in the first place. It meant you would leave our side and embark on a dangerous journey. If it meant losing a dear friend, we would be heartbroken. But we have come to accept it. You're strong, Celiosi, and you're meant to leave your mark on the world. We believe you have the power to change the world.
Change the world, make it better.
The reason we left Yanisopolis was to bring hope and miracles to Amphorius. But to turn those miracles into reality, our strength alone won't be enough. We hope you will become a hero and show the world that unity, not division, is what we need. All of this is only possible if you stay safe. With your ability, We believe you can do it. Your good friend, Trisha.
Trisha?
Dear Celios.
Alright, it's just the same thing again. Okay. Alright. Alright, 1,000 years of solitude, and at last I mastered the art of quantum speed reading. Let's put to the test with this data stream. Lots of ones and zeros. I wonder if that actually translates into anything. I actually do wonder if that ones and zeros actually translate. Big brain overload, too much data. She was one of the 1,000 tribuos. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, if their name starts with try. That makes sense. Sprint us along. Yeah, if their names start with try, it's a tribute saying. Yeah, that's where we went before. Open the chest. Whee! Get the chest. Get it. Bum, 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 bum. Go on then. We'll attempt this one. Attempt this little puzzle here. Oh Jesus! All right. So that can't go down there, can it? These are best solved from end backwards, yeah. Trying to figure out the right way to go across.
Isn't there more?
Right, lovely. That just lead all the way back to there, yeah. Right, cool. Cool beans. Lovely jubbly. Alright, off we go across. Go! Sprint us across.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okie dokie then. Sprint us. Sprint us, sprint us, sprint us. Right. Operate it now.
Return of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change, celestial mural.
Change indeed. Through darkness. Bring in the darkness. The cloud. The dark cloud. Does not like that.
Mark has disappeared again?
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
Maybe.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity, but instinct still drives them to flee from the shadows, to evade the Black Tide's encroachment.
It's quickly really that cautious. Does that hero's consciousness still remain? Who knows? Just like in real life on Paranormal Electronics, sometimes all it takes is... That's it! That's it. Back in the day, if you wanted your game cartridge to work, you just blow in it, and it works.
Do not mistake their behavior for weakness,
warrior.
I have faced down the tyrant of the sky. It is no hyperbole that their raging fire is capable of melting the firmament. Amphorius's heavens exist because of their authority. It is time to leave this place. Lunibus awaits you at the next stop.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. I have one more thing I wish to do.
What is it, girl?
To honor the pact with Seliosi. Her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. I believe my countless ancestors who lived for that purpose deserve to know the truth behind her legend. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past, maybe I can peek into this place's history.
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle. I have no authority to prevent you from delving into the past.
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor? I want to show the truth to my ancestors waiting on the other side.
Leave it to us, this is your right. If the legend... I know, that's a hint. Could be a lie, though.
If there are falsehoods in the legends, then there must be a reason for its embellishment.
Blown on cartridge. Yeah. Actually, technically, it wasn't actually good to do because the moisture, it's not good. Good way to fix the issue was use alcohol and clean contact spray, Yeah, but when you're a kid, you don't think that. You're just like, I want my game to work. I want Mario Kart to work, for God's sakes.
Memories
So
all give me a
the minute
strange
work.
sense of foreboding. After Seliosi challenged the gods, what else did the Skyfolk encounter? I must unveil the true nature of the legend, so that my ancestors' souls may rest in peace.
Hyacinth, you're such a good child. Don't worry, I'm here. The memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them.
But you're not intense, ma'am. You're in a big building. You're in a big freaking rainbow bridge just around there on down. All right.
Thank you, Memi. Everyone, please, witness history with me.
History.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone
We are.
mad?
We're off to see Aquilia.
I knew it! The child with the blood of two feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum.
One day it will.
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay
God?
your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
Will it though? The Sun folks are racing off against Silhouette. Listen to the part of history.
Divine
of course we will.
retribution?
Of course we'll listen to it.
Those innocent children of the Earth were sentenced to total annihilation by the god above, while they had nothing more than mere curiosity for things that lie beyond the sky. Look at yourselves. You call yourselves the Sunborn, yet you're unable to bear the blinding sunlight. You even consider sunburns and blisters as a gift from the gods.
Really? Wow.
You declare
That's not good.
yourselves the chosen
Get some
ones,
factor 50 on there.
champions favored by Aquila. Yet you dare not even declare war upon the true threat of this world. Instead, you raise your swords and rattle them at your weaker brethren. You are all beyond saving. My father was also a disciple of the sun, but he taught me resilience and justice and guided me towards the light. He taught me wherever there is light, there is hope. Wretched people, I see no hope left in any of you. Even a shadow has more dignity than you lot.
Even so, Daughter of Dusk, even so, you should not shatter our faith.
Not just our faith. Aquila forged the sky. Nay, they are the sky itself.
The sky itself.
If they fall, what will this world turn into?
A prophecy echoes from the horizon's edge. It heralds the advent of a new age. One not ruled by the Titans, but created by mortal heroes. I choose to believe in that prophecy. I must believe in any sign that promises to break the chains imposed on us by the old era. Any sign that will lead us to a new chapter of the world. If you wish to stop me from slaying the god, you'd better muster your courage and draw your bows. Let's see if I will be pierced by a hail of arrows first, or if you
God.
will be burned to ash by Solibus!
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, they are too fearful. Yeah, definitely they are.
You're the powerful
I know.
Day Thunder Knight. A warrior goddess capable of trampling all lands.
I am not a god, but the only mortal in this cage who is brave enough to defy the Warden.
The sunfolk in the memory fall silent. Their expressions are ashen, despite being under the bright sunlight.
See, you are all truly weak beyond measure. The hunting ground beckons. Come, Solibus!
The hero Seliosi, disillusioned by the sunfolk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all. The god they so blindly placed their faith in.
She was brimming with compassion at that time. Her words were bursting with anger, but her heart had nothing but mercy for the children of humanity.
At that time...
We should get going, Hyacinthia. Lunibus is waiting for you all. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them.
Sprint us after them.
Lunibus will lead the way.
Okay. Go on, Lunibus. You do your thing. Continue forward and track down Aquila. Sprint us. Sprint us along. Get the chest while you're there. Oh, there she is.
Lady
There's the eye.
We're here.
Aquila. Even though they have been corrupted by the Black Tide, they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
They're behind us as well. Maintain formation.
Attack formation.
Don't get surrounded.
Yes.
You think to hinder
they're going
us?
for the two-pronged attack. That's what they're going for.
Then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
Hell yeah. Hells yeah.
My strength isn't what earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Boom. Bonk. Bonk.
Divination says this will hurt. Stars favor us.
Never realized the music was so funky all of a sudden as well for battle.
A bad omen. Don't thank me. People always say that observe the heavens with my divination. Best of luck. An explosive start.
Simples. No, it's running away. Run away again.
It fled to the other side of the mural.
Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness, Aquila is still the Sky Titan. We mustn't let our guard down.
Heroes, over here.
Go.
Let's keep going and aim for the next west wind compass.
Alright. Oh yeah, it is actually. Wow. Wee, half of the dark cloud over there. Trade boiling blood that cleanses sky shadows for a spear through 100 eyes, and its truth. Redemption is but a dream foolish beyond reach. The wretched land deserves sulfur and salt water. Really? This I swear. The lion traitor should eat coal and fire. This I vow. Lovely. Okay. It's written in the scrolls. A true history of the Day Thunder Night. The beginning of the section shows signs of having been erased and rewritten, and the author's name has been intentionally removed. If anyone reads this and finds this historical truth differs greatly from their assumptions, don't be surprised. History is nothing more than the consciousness of the living about the past. If a certain piece of history by its very existence causes harm to people, then those who choose to forget it should not be condemned as fools or cowards. Day Thunder Night Eloise, usurper of Aquila's divine authority, Theos Symphetus of the sky, such an incredibly powerful figure, and yet when he was a young girl, freshly cast out the skyfolk, she was nothing more than an ordinary girl forced into isolation. Within the large family, factional disputes were inevitable, and indeed quarrels between Sunfolk and Rainfolk were frequent. But for the young Celeus, her true trouble lay in the fact that she bled golden blood. Golden blood was the mark of divine strength and a curse of being other. The young girl grew weary of living life where she constantly had to prove herself to others, so she embarked on a journey of wandering. In the silent wilderness, she encountered Lunibus and Solibus, beings unlike humans, with whom she quickly built trust, hunting, growing, and living together, taking them as her teachers to learn their arts and expanding her horizons. True to her golden blood after many years of study far from home, the young girl had grown into the unparalleled Day Thunder Knight, and even Aquila in the sky dared not to ignore her wings. Perhaps deep inside she never wished to be a lonely paragon, or maybe her childhood ideal of saving the Skyfolk had never left her heart. Whatever the reason, as a powerful outsider, she returned to the tribes, the Skyfolk, and declared that she would strike down Aquila, the Titan who was weak and cowardly, so the people's lives could enter a new stage, one filled with hope. I often wonder, what if the Day Thunder Knight hadn't desired to save the Skyfolk? Would things have turned out differently if she had simply struck down Aquila because she wanted to, without inviting her fellows, those who were so far apart in her spirit, to share the victory? Could many of the tragedies that followed have been avoided? Perhaps the Skyfolk could have continued their way of the old life, finding solace in the fallen Aquila. And perhaps for the Day Thunder Knight, letting them continue their own path wouldn't have been much of a loss. Unfortunately, history has no what-ifs. In my estimation, the Day Thunder Knight's true wish may have been for all the Skyfolk to become proud and solitary knights like her. She sincerely wanted to love everyone equally, using that lofty standard. But reality cruelly proved that rather than becoming spiritual nobility, most Skyfolk were more disposed to become those of no ability. The more she despised Aquila, the more began to worship her in the same way as previous generations has worshipped Aquila. Except for the wording of their mottos, nothing really differed. As an outsider, she could use extreme violence to control the very people she sought to save. Much like a parent who's accustomed to, oh, don't do that, can only express their distorted love through domestic. Yeah, don't do that. At least her understanding this was indeed form. No, that's not love. That's just a-hole parents. The following text shows signs of being erased and rewritten. When this brief biography was originally written, the situation wasn't yet beyond saving. But after the day, I'll be the last of Skyfolk, and according to the agreement with her, I will search for a new meaning of the history she has written in the future. I don't know if I or my descendants will ever complete this mission. There's someone reads these notes, and I believe that by that time, you may judge them by yourself. Interesting then. So she just wanted all the folk to be equal as her then. That was it. Oh, treasure icons. Ah. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's get some treasure. Let's get some treasure.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge is leading us to our next destination. Let's hurry on. Follow Lady Lunibus.
Miss Hyacinth, how are you so certain that you could free Solibus from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunibus. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Sprintus. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it went then. I was like, where the hell would this be? No!
The Titan can hear appear to have all been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Hey, Snow, how's it going?
It said the Black Tide is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true,
The sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be breached.
Exactly. Bonk. Do-do-do-do.
These murals seem to depict more than just the Sky Titan. Shall we stop for a look?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, what the hell? Why does that remind me of something? What does that...
Which Titan is this?
What does that remind me of? That looks weirdly familiar.
It doesn't seem to match any of the Amphorian myths I've read.
That really...
Maybe the ancient sky civilization had a completely different interpretation of the Titans from ours. But I agree with you.
It reminds me of something and I can't put my finger on it and it's annoying me.
Which Titan is this?
Liger's chest design.
No question about it. This
Eye of Twilight, yeah. Sword right through it.
This is Aquila's most common form in the myths.
Let's go. If nothing goes wrong, we'll be able to see their true form very quickly.
Think.
Pegusa's Chalice of Plenty. This mural depicts its breaking. Though the conflict between sky and ocean wasn't particularly severe, it is obvious that Aquila's people weren't exactly cordial to the latter.
He had circle being held up by two hands, so chest maybe. It could be.
Giorios, Aquila's nemesis. Unlike the three titans of creation that coexist in mutual benefit, the sky and the earth never ceased attacking each other.
But when the Twilight Courtyard left the Sky Civilization and came down to the mortal realm to live, they discovered that the Earth also possessed a gentle, benevolent side. Whether between people, cities, and gods, I suppose that all conflicts stem from misunderstandings.
You're right.
That's it. Guess it'll have to do.
It will have to do.
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks Hall.
Right.
Legends has it Celiosi's father was a Sunfolk warrior who spent his years fighting and rarely returned to the Eye of Twilight. Her childhood was mostly spent beside her mother, a Rainfolk priest.
Correct. That was true. It was also during her formative years that the conflict between the two tribes began intensifying. The Rainfolk feared the other half of Celiosi's bloodline, and never truly saw her as one of their own.
A terrible child growing up in such an environment.
Yet she bore no hatred for her people, and still grew into a passionate young lady. Until people discovered golden blood ran through her veins. That was the final straw that turned disdain into terror.
What? But the epics said Celiosi left to live in solitude, so she could train her spirit and hone her martial skills. I never would have imagined that she was cast out of her tribe for her lineage and her golden blood.
Even so, she did not despair. She met Solibus and me while she was living alone. We hunted, spent our days together, and forged an alliance. I think that oath, stronger than fate itself, kept Solibus and me here to watch over this abandoned fortress.
Despite experiencing betrayal and exile at the hands of her own people, she was still willing to set out on the path to slay the gods for them. Was Celiosi's love for humanity truly so boundless and unconditional?
Oh, Ika.
Little Ika.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you run out on your own?
Ika's just interested by this.
This little one.
Oh. Recognizes Ika?
You're saying you smell a familiar scent on Lady Lunabis?
They look completely slightly different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right?
You could say that.
Could it be?
Truly, a miracle of fate. Perhaps we did leave something behind for this world. Celiosi.
Lady Lunibus? Is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it. The radiance of Aquila shines ever brighter.
Alright then, okay. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Continue forward and track her down.
Where did the Skyfolk go after Celiosi challenged the god?
Just like the countless tribes throughout history, they were drowned in the dark clouds of time.
Okay. My master once spoke of the olden days when those who dwelled in the sky lived alongside winged beasts, journeying through life together. What inevitable bonds they share. I have wings too, so why wouldn't I count as a winged beast, and you would be my master? Okay. Fair enough.
Aquila. They are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead. But there are black tide creatures guarding it.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them.
We just gotta go for it.
It's another one of those devices that can enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
Use the shrine. The clouds drift, the rain falls, the streams flow, the rivers pass, and rise again from the sea. Under the cyclical clouds, we forget everything and start an endless journey anew. Bonk. Open sesame.
A titankin that was corroded by the black tide. It seems stronger than before.
We can get it though.
Before it was consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think? No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply in the clutches of pain. Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all.
Okay. Does it have any special dialogue for it?
I'll step.
Creature wrapped by black tide, driven solely by an insatiable. No, it's the same thing as well. Yeah, engulfed in it. Yeah, it's the same one as before. All right. Boom.
Dear viewers,
go!
end of the world.
Ow. Lurking. Lurking, schmirking.
Dragons
soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Divination says this will hurt.
It will.
Stars favor us.
Get that elation boost.
A bad omen.
Get it all
Don't
up.
thank me.
I'll go easy this time.
Oh, that'll be enough. Don't waste the ult. That'll be fine. Don't need to use it. That'll be enough. There you go. Don't need to use our ult to get skill points back. There was enough there.
Rest now, Titankin.
This celestial globe looks complete. But it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally.
Well, there'll probably be more corruption things we need to sort
Maybe it's not
out.
damaged, but it's missing an energy
Oh,
source.
that one's just missing an energy source.
Look
okay.
there. Those massive objects that look like hard drives.
Hard drives?
Sorry. Let me rephrase.
Just whap in,
Do you
push
see
it back
the two
in.
structures that are glowing blue on both sides?
Just gotta reconnect them. Just
Some
pop
of them
in
are
drinks.
protruding
Yeah,
out,
oh, true, I guess,
not fully
yeah.
inserted into the slots. My intuition tells me that they have something to do with the energy source of the celestial globe.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms. That didn't take much effort. The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's most needed.
It always does.
Lady Lou,
Hard drive is when
it's not too much trouble. Please wait for a little longer.
Oh.
It's you all who have to do the work.
True, we need to do all
I've
the
wandered
work.
around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting.
Waiting.
Furthermore,
Oh.
I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
Oh, with her kid, with her child. Well, maybe her kid, her child. Alright. Yes, punch. Use the punch ability. Punch into it.
Your parents and their parents, have they always been by the Skyfolk side? That is quite comforting.
Thank you. Is there anything else it says? No?
Your parent.
Alright, it's just the same thing again. Alright, bless. Oh. Alright, cool. Right, I have to go now, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I've got stuff on. Sorry. So I'm gonna have to head off for now. I thought we'd get a wee bit further, but hey, who knows? We're just been chilling. We're taking our time. We're getting there. We'll be back again. Lika does a good R2. Yeah, her R2D2 impression is very good. But I'm gonna head off now, guys. We'll be back again. We'll continue this all. We'll get the device, punch the hard drives back into their slots, and maybe we'll confront Aquila. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? But I've got to head off now, guys. Have a good rest of your day, whatever you get up to. If you somehow found this VOD, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that silly stuff. Thank you all for joining, everyone. It always means a lot. Have a good rest of your day and all that. Until next time, I'll give us all one last final Honkai Star Rail 75. Take care of yourselves. I ain't sure about it next time. Peace, everyone. Peace.